Welcome back to Grow Rich, your go-to channel on all things finance. Can you answer this question in the comment section? What do all these people have in common? The answer is that they're super intelligent. Not necessarily that they were born super intelligent, but they became super intelligent. In this video, I'll share with you 10 habits that will make you 10 times more intelligent and grow rich faster. Just like you can work your muscles to develop them, you can also work on your intelligence to become much more intelligent than the average person. Becoming intelligent allows you to improve your social relationships, enhance your business skills to earn more money, excel in studies, and more. So, let's get started. First tip to become much more intelligent: simply ask questions. Albert Einstein said, "The one who asks questions is a fool for 5 minutes, but the one who does not ask questions remains a fool forever." We often have a tendency to be afraid to ask questions and seem ridiculous. I remember when I was still studying, the teacher would ask if anyone had a question, but very rarely did anyone raise their hand. Sometimes, I even had questions myself, but I was scared to raise my hand and just be the stupidest person in the room. But as luck would have it, me not asking my question meant that many other people also didn't get their questions answered. Having the courage to ask these questions not only allowed me to learn, but also allowed these other people to find answers to their concerns. So when you're in a group of people at a gathering or a party, and you don't know something, ask questions. Don't hesitate to ask, because by doing so, you not only increase your knowledge, but you also help others learn too. Second tip to increase your intelligence: read books. If you don't have time to read, you can listen to books. I often hear people say, "I don't have time to read books." But even if that's the case, you can at least watch YouTube videos daily, which will help you gain more knowledge, or listen to podcasts. As they say, the person who doesn't read is no better off than the person who can't read. So every day, you can devote at least a minimum of 30 minutes to reading, watching knowledge-based YouTube videos, or listening to podcasts. This way, you can increase your intelligence level. When working out, you can listen to podcasts and save time, instead of listening to music that might fill your head with nonsense. Speaking of books, one of my favorite books, which I read and recommend all the time, is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. The third habit you can adopt to significantly increase your intelligence level is to surround yourself with people who are more intelligent than you. It is said that if you are not the dumbest person in the room, then you are not in the right room. In my experience, I have always tried to hang out with people who are more intelligent than me. When I was around 20 or 18 years old, my friends were 24 or 25 years old, as they had more life experience than me. Spending time with them allowed me to learn a lot of new things, and it helped me tremendously in my daily life. There might be people who are younger than you, but they may know a lot more than you do. Therefore, always try to surround yourself with people who know a lot, and make it a goal to be the dumbest person in the room. This way, you will always be learning and increasing your intelligence level significantly. The fourth way to become super intelligent is to pay attention to your diet. When we think about intelligence, we usually focus on the brain and forget about the body. Just like with a plant, if its foundations are solid, it will grow well and have a bright future. However, if the foundations are rotten, the plant won't thrive. The same is true for the brain. What you eat can have a positive or negative effect on your brain. Eating foods such as almonds, nuts, and fatty fish that are rich in essential lipids can help to improve brain function. For example, we know that almonds are good for our health. In summary, taking care of your diet and incorporating brain-boosting foods like nuts and fatty fish can be an effective way to improve overall intelligence. It is essential to remember that a healthy body supports a healthy mind. The fifth way to become super intelligent is to learn how to listen and not always feel the need to speak. When we're in a group or at a social gathering, we often want to showcase our knowledge and be the person to speak up and take charge of the conversation. However, when we do this, we don't gain much. It's not for nothing that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. By learning to listen, we can significantly increase our level of charisma and intelligence. This is why the saying, "All I know is that I know nothing," is so important. By admitting that we don't know everything, we allow ourselves to learn from others and gain more knowledge. In review, learning to be a good listener and not always feeling the need to speak up can be an effective way to increase overall intelligence and improve our relationships with others. Listening to others can also help us gain wisdom and knowledge that we might not have been able to acquire on our own. The sixth point that complements the fifth point is learning how to manage solitude. It's important to understand that there is a difference between bad solitude, the one you experience involuntarily, and good solitude, the one you choose. Good solitude can actually help to increase creativity. When you have accumulated enough information, for example, consider you apply the fifth point, taking some time to be alone and quiet can help you filter, sort, and assimilate that information more effectively. In fact, Albert Einstein discovered many of his groundbreaking theories that revolutionized the world of physics by taking walks in the forest. Overall, learning how to manage solitude can be an effective way to increase creativity and deepen your understanding of the world around you. It's important to recognize the value of being alone and not to view it as a negative experience. By embracing solitude and using it as an opportunity for reflection and introspection, you can gain new insights and ideas that can help to enhance your overall intelligence. The seventh habit to become super intelligent is to start writing. Writing has been scientifically proven to help clarify and organize one's thoughts and can help develop one's level of intelligence. Taking notes in class, for example, has been shown to facilitate memorization compared to those who do not take notes. Moreover, it's often said that most people don't read, intelligent people read, and super intelligent people write. Writing can be a powerful tool for self-expression and can help to foster creativity. Whether it's writing poetry, keeping a journal, or even starting a book, developing the habit of writing can help to boost one's level of intelligence and provide a way to explore new ideas and thoughts. By developing the habit of writing, one can gain clarity of thought, boost creativity, and improve their overall level of intelligence. So go ahead and start writing. Whether it's jotting down ideas in your phone or expressing yourself more deeply through poetry or other forms of writing, it will be a valuable exercise for your mind. The eighth habit to become super intelligent is to share your knowledge. As per the Dell pyramid, the more active you are in spreading information, the better your ability to memorize that information. Writing is good, but it's even better to share what you know with others. As Albert Einstein once said, if you can't explain it simply, then you don't really understand it. Let's take an example on a cake. If you share it, it gets divided into pieces. But when you share knowledge, it multiplies. Knowledge is one of the few things that actually multiplies when shared. So try to practice this habit. When you learn something from a book, don't hesitate to share it with your loved ones. The more you share, the more you'll assimilate it. Tony Robbins often said that the best way to learn something is not to just learn it, but to teach it to others. So by sharing your knowledge, you're not only helping others, but also deepen your own understanding of the subject matter. So go ahead and share your knowledge with others, and you'll be surprised at how much this habit can help you develop your intelligence. The ninth point, which might seem odd, is to play games. Like everything else, it's the excess that can be harmful. Personally, I used to play a lot of video games when I was younger, and many people tend to believe that video games are detrimental to one's intelligence and that they make us stupid. But that's not necessarily true. While excessive gaming can be harmful, playing games that require intelligence, reflection, concentration, and money management can actually help increase your level of intelligence. For instance, playing chess or other strategy games can be a great way to boost your intelligence. Yes, my dear. Start training yourself to play certain games, but never overdo it. We have a lot to do in real life, but sometimes playing certain games in moderation can really help boost our mental faculties and intelligence. The 10th point to becoming 10 times smarter is to learn, unlearn, and relearn. It is important to be able to question one's own information in order to be able to have a fresh look at this information. For example, if you consider a glass only for drinking, you may start to wonder if it can be used for something else like a candle holder or a vase for flowers. This questioning attitude allows us to find new perspectives and raise our level of intelligence. It is important to remember that learning should not be static, but should be dynamic and constantly changing. Conversely, it is also necessary to unlearn certain things that are no longer relevant or correct. Then we can relearn things based on our new state of understanding and awareness. In conclusion, it is important not to be rigid in our way of thinking and to always question the information we have received in order to discover new perspectives and constantly. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards financial freedom. By subscribing to our channel, you'll gain access to expert advice and strategies for managing money, building wealth, and achieving your financial goals. Plus, you'll be part of a community of like-minded individuals who are all working towards a brighter financial future. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and start your journey towards financial success today.